Hello, welcome. My name is Katie. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I work full-time, and I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best, and I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. That mirror is causing a little bit of a shine there. Today I was getting ready to do my makeup and I was like, you know what? I better film this because every time I don't, I'm like, man, I wish I would have filmed that. So here we are. I knew going into this look today, I wanted to do a bold lip, a really soft eye to help those lashes pop. So let me walk you through my process. All right, let's get started. So let's dig in. I'm going to put on some of my primers. I'm going to start with my eye primer first. This is really great at allowing those pigments to pop, prevent them from creasing and holding them in place all day long. So I'm just going to take that, rub it all over the eyes. And for your primers, you ideally want to let them set for at least 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I left my drink, my water downstairs. So I'm going to put on my primer and then I'm going to go downstairs and grab that and my phone. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to put my mattifying face primer. I'm going to put this right through the cheeks here where my pores typically look the largest and kind of bring that through. With the eye primer, the other thing is I also kind of take it underneath the eyes a little bit as well. That's going to help prevent any kind of creasing underneath the eyes. And then I'm going to go in with my Touch Glorious face primer. I'm going to put this on the outer part of my face. I'm almost to the end of it. Oops. I'm going to just take that through here like that. So yeah, so now I'm going to let all my primers set for about 5 minutes and I'll be back to get started on my makeup look. So I'm going to start out today with a little bit of contouring in the shade Chenelle. This is the dark shade of the stick foundation for me. Just take it through like that. Then take my Kabuki brush, blend that out. Okay, so now that I've done that with my stick foundation, and my regular shade is Eyelet, BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer in the shade Honey, and I'm going to take the Skin Perfecting Concealer in Taffeta. So I'm going to just put, again, a little bit of that onto my Kabuki brush, like that, kind of mix them together onto the brush. You can put them also directly on your face. Kind of just filling in everywhere where I didn't put the contour. This is really great coverage, but I'm going for something a little bit more basic today, look-wise. So one thing that you can do is you can just get your blending bud a little bit wet, and then it will kind of pull some of that product off for you. So that way, again, if I was going for like a really full coverage look, that would have been perfect, but I'm just like doing something basic today. Just want to kind of tone it down a little bit. So I'm just stamping off some of that product. So this is a great option if you, like I said, maybe have gotten a little bit too much makeup and you're not going for that like full coverage look. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab my setting powder. So I'm going to take my powder puff brush, and then the other thing that I have done is, so the translucent setting powder normally looks like this. It has a stopper in it, and you can tap the bottom and pull that product up. I actually took the stopper out of this one, and I can use this for baking, or if I'm towards the end of my setting powder and I'm having a hard time getting it out of the sifter, then you just want to tap off the excess. It's a little bit trickier, and you do get kind of setting powder everywhere, but it's a great way to also grab that powder as well. And I love to use the setting powder, especially during the summer, because it absorbs any oils that your skin produces throughout the day that causes that makeup to break down. Okay. So again, just tapping off the excess, kind of tapping a lot. And taking that powder all over. All right, now I'm gonna go in with my Beachfront bronzer in the shade Malibu. And this is my small tapered brush. Just do a little bit of bronzing contour on top of where I already put that initial contour. That turned out wonderful. I was a little nervous because, again, I'm not a makeup artist. I was just like, oh, let's try something a little bit different. I have this sitting here. And I think it actually turned out really nice. Blend all of that out. Go to brows. I like to use my Brow Artist Brow Obsession palette in dark brunette black. And I use the Brow Artist brush. I kind of sweep that through this part of my brows here. I don't go all the way. And I just take a little swipe of the 1 and the 2 together. And kind of just fill that in. I have pretty nice brows, so I don't have to do a ton of filling. I just like to do a little bit because brows help really kind of frame the face and give you a more youthful appearance. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm going to go in with my blush in the color Sisterly. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I'm going to take my blusher brush and sweep that up and on right above where I put that bronzer. Like that. Ooh, so pretty. So pretty. Okay, next I'm going to take my highlighting powder in the shade Lustrous. And I'm going to just swipe that on. Okay, and I want to do, I'm going to do lips next because I want it to do kind of a little bit more of a bold lip. So I'm going to go in with my, that's not what I want, my lip exfoliator. And I'm going to get rid of all of the dead skin and any kind of makeup that I may have, face makeup I may have gotten on my lips. Just wipe all of that off. Look at that. You see all that? Take it all off. All right, now I'm going to go in with my Stiff Upper Lip Lip Stain in Saucy. And this is long wearing. The more coats you apply, the darker it is. And the other thing I think that is really cool is when you hold it upside down, then the liquid comes out. So this is good if it's in your purse. You don't have to worry about it leaking everywhere if for some reason you didn't get the cap on all the way. So the only thing I don't like about doing the lip stain on camera is I feel like it looks weird as it's drying. But once it dries, it looks really, really pretty. So again, because I'm doing a bolder lip, I'm going to do a more basic eye. So I'm going to go in with my blending brush in the shade Astute, tap off the excess, and dust that in the crease. It's like my go-to look of using Astute in the crease. Love it. I'm going to go in with Unabashed. It's a metallic bronze. It's kind of dark. I'm going to just put a little bit of that in the outer corner. And I like to use my ring finger or the cream shadow brush for the metallics. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with another metallic bronze. It's called Unworldly. And I'm going to put that in the center, kind of connect the two. So yeah, you can use your cream shadow brush or your finger. That's going to get you the most like shine with your metallics. Then I'm going to go in here with Antsy. It's a metallic champagne color. I'm going to put that in the inner corner. So I just kind of went from darkest to lightest of these metallics here. Okay, then I'm going to take my blending brush, blend that out. Okay, very nice. I'm going to go in here with my crease brush. I'm going to take this Jealous, this lighter brown color, dust this right along the lower lash line. I always keep a towel in my lap to kind of wipe it off in between applications. Now I'm going to go in with Optimistic. This is this metallic ivory that is so pretty. I'm going to put that right in the inner corner. And I'm going to also take it along the brow bone up here. I'm going to take a little bit more Astute, kind of fill in some space, some color there. Take my white eyeliner in Pristine. I love using this in the lower waterline. I'm going to sharpen it real quick. And you can see now that that lip color is drying, the bottom lip is a little bit darker than the top lip. So I'm going to go in and just put a little bit more on the top. I'm going to take Pristine in the lower waterline. This is going to really help brighten up the eye, give you a more awake appearance. And whenever you're lining your eyes, you don't have to just draw a straight up line. You can just do short strokes left to right, right to left, till you get the line. And the other thing is, I am setting my elbow on the table. That's great for helping kind of keep your hands steady. Now I'm going to go in with my Lash Primer. My son woke up from his nap, so I had to go check on him, tell him hello. He's going to go snuggle with his daddy. Isn't that precious? Alright, so I'm going to take the Lash Primer. This is great at conditioning and lengthening your lashes. I'm going to just sweep this through every single little lash of mine. My lashes are super short, so the Lash Primer is great at really separating those lashes, so then that way I can see every single lash. I'm going to put a little bit more, kind of twirl it in the tube. You know, you don't really want to pump. That puts air in the tube. That can cause your product to dry out a lot faster. So now I'm going in on the other side here, and it goes on white, so don't freak out. It does dry clear. Now I'm going to go in with my One Step 40 Fiber Mascara. I stuck it down my shirt to kind of help it warm up. You want to kind of twirl the wand in the tube to get those fibers on the wand, and then pull the wand out of the tube very slowly. And that's going to put the fibers into the wand. I'm going to get my bigger mirror out for this. Oh no. So anytime you like accidentally get fibers on your eye, like on your makeup, don't worry, don't touch it. Let it dry, and then you can go back in with a Q-tip and it will remove really, really nicely. So I'm just getting those fibers on. And there's a couple of different thoughts as far as either letting the lash primer dry and then putting on the mascara, or just putting on the mascara when it's wet. I've done it both ways. I don't know. For me, I can't tell which one I like more. But I do recommend when you're going back in with your next coat of 4D mascara, let that dry all the way. The first coat dry all the way, so then that way your lashes don't clump. I'm going to go in with my Hottie Lip Plumper. This just adds some shine to the lip stain that is normally pretty matte. And it also plumps your lips. It helps kind of fill in some of those fine lines. It has peppermint oil in it, and so what that does is it just brings the blood to the surface of your lips to give you the appearance of more full lips. And it's great to use. Now that my mascara is dry, I'm just going to take this little Q-tip, wipe it right off, and look, it just pops right off. I like to keep this handy in case I need it again. But you can use the lip plumper at night for more of a long-term effect. I don't like to put the 4D mascara on my lower lashes just because they are already long, so I'm just going to go in with my Epic mascara on the lower lashes. You can also, if you have issues with your mascara smudging, first of all, make sure you're using a good eye primer. Make sure you're removing your makeup at night. Make sure you're using a setting powder. Do all of those things. But also you can use a waterproof mascara on your lower lashes, and that can help with that as well. This wand is getting a little clumpy. So one thing that you can do is just take a makeup remover cloth, wipe the whole thing off. I'm not going to do that now, but I'll do that before the next time I apply it. You can do that for any of your mascaras. Anytime the wand starts to get a little bit clumpy, you can just wipe it off with a makeup remover cloth and just really kind of clean it out. And now I'm going to go in with my second coat of 4D mascara. And I'm going to focus this mainly on the ends of my lashes. Like I said, my lashes are super short, so this mascara takes them from like no lashes whatsoever to looking like I actually have lashes. And I kind of hold the wand different ways to apply that mascara and get the look I am going for. Another thing that you can do to really kind of curl those lashes up is to use a hair dryer. I'm going to go do that really quick before they dry. Taking the hair dryer to the lashes, I got a little bit of mascara. So again, just wait till it dries, and then you can take that Q-tip and it pops right off. And then if you need to, you can always go back in. I'm going to just take like my blending brush. Okay, and then the last step is to use some setting spray. That's just like hairspray for your face and really holds that makeup all day long. So I'm going to shake mine up. Spray the face and I'm good to go. If you have any questions about any of the products that I used today, please don't hesitate to ask. If you like these types of videos where I walk you through my look, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so that way anytime I post a new video, you are notified. Have a great day.